Hello everyone, I'm going to teach you how to use the nearpod app. So from the website, we're going to open it up. Now this is similar to a Kahoot where you don't have to download it, you just have to have an account. So I already have an account. I'm just going to show you the main page, what it looks like. You can see it's free, but you can upgrade it to get a little bit more. So there's some things that you can do with it. You can schedule a meeting to get a free demo. And it just offers a lot of new things. So I'm going to go to my nearpod first. And so I go to my library, or you can go explore. So we're going to go to explore first. And this is just going to show you some things that it allows you to do. So first, you'll see that it is categorized between grade levels. There's virtual reality tours. You can search by subject. There's some digital citizenship, just like we were talking about the other day. And then there's just some things offered by the nearpod team, offering different ways to use this in your class. It also goes over holidays and events. And there's some that are free and some that you actually have to pay for. So, some free lessons you would see maybe in math. These are the ones that are to pay for. But as you can see, it's categorized by grade level, which is really helpful. 9 through 12, 8 through 10, grade 1. So that is something you'd want to explore. And then once you find some free ones, you can have those saved to your library. So if I go to my library, you will see that I have already put some icebreakers into my library. I think those are really, really good and useful, especially in a 9th grade class that I teach health in. And then you can create your own new lesson. So I've created a couple. First one you can see is a PowerPoint on nutrition. So I can present this to the class. I can share it with them. I can share it with my teammates. And this is just something that is kind of cool. You can, once you have it, you can edit it, you can add things to it, which is awesome. Also, you can add on, what I did was add on a little like review for that PowerPoint. So I'm going to show you a live lesson as if I were doing it to the class. So what happens, it's similar to Kahoot where you have a code. So I'm going to act like I'm the teacher and the student, so I'm going to copy this code too so that I can show you what it looks like on both ends. So I would enter the code here. So now I can be both the teacher and the student. So you can have the kids use their name, they can use a code that you give them, they can use a nickname. It doesn't really matter because you can block their answers from anybody else seeing. So I'm just going to do that, say join. Okay, so it comes up with the first question. So that's on the student end. On the teacher end, you would exit out of this and it shows you, and it would show all the students that are available. And you can display this if you want to. You don't have to. Here's where you can hide the student name. So I can hide that student name. So you would answer maybe a potato. And then the student would click submit and you would say yes. And then as you will see on the teacher end, you can see the answer. You have the option to keep that hidden, or you can also share it. So as you will see, you can, if there are multiple students, you'll be able to see right here, there's multiple answers. Anyways, so going on to the next one, asks you what is the most important nutrient to the body. They have options, so hopefully they would choose water. And you would say submit. Yes. And there you will see this person clicked A. However many answers are clicked here. And again, you can show the student names or not. Moving on to next option. This one is kind of cool. I think this is really useful for maybe a math class. So it says draw your favorite food. So I'm not a very good artist, so warning now. Hopefully you can guess this though. Gives you options to change the color, to erase, things like that. So I think that's pretty decent. So as a student I would submit it. Yes. And the teacher will be able to see each drawing, possibly. So this would be really helpful for a math teacher if you were going over some equations. You could have students work them out on their own. You can show them the ones that maybe didn't do it right and then ask what they needed to do right. Things like that. And then another just free response answer. So that's kind of really cool. One thing you can see up here, you will see it says you can do a report. So you can see all the kids' answers, and that can help you with grading. So that's that. Another thing I wanted to show you. It's right here where you're going to add a new one. So you click new, you would say lesson. So right here you can upload files. So I'm going to go into my files and get a PowerPoint that I've already done. You're going to drag it. When it's out here, it's white. When it's in, it's blue. So it's going to add this PowerPoint. It's a yoga PowerPoint that I use, and I wanted to show you how that works. So it might take a couple of seconds to upload it. And then hey, there you have it. It should be uploaded and ready to go. So there it is right here. And you can preview it. Okay, so now it's loaded. So it's all ready. And this is just one of my yoga presentations that I use. It's ready to go. So that's that. And then I wanted to show you one more thing. So say you wanted to just create maybe a quiz or just an addition, you can do that here. So we go add slide. Now there's many different things you can do. So you can add web content, maybe a video. You can add an activity. This is where I think it would be really helpful. You can add open-ended polls, quizzes, draw, collaborate, fill in the blanks, or memory tests. So this is where you can really start to guide your students in whichever way you want to do it. So this would be helpful to maybe you can do a bell ringer or an exit ticket. You can create a quiz or maybe an extension activity for another presentation. It can be used for pretty much any subject area: math, working on equations, language arts, sentence structure, PE, yoga, health, figuring out BMI, things like that. You can really do a lot. So one of the things you could do is create a project, maybe a research project, and you can guide the students in their research project. So you maybe would add a web page where you'd want them to do the research, maybe at a school library that you guys are able to use, and then add the activity that you want them to do after. You can have the students collaborate. There's just so many different things that you can do with this. So that's my presentation on Nearpod, and I'm sure there's way more that I don't even know on how to use it, but hopefully this helps you become a little bit more technology savvy and it can really bring those kids into that higher level thinking where they're really doing some critical thinking and applying. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.